Hey everyone, this is Spencer from Ernst. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to organize a very common everyday toolbox like this Craftsman 230 piece using our very own Ernst tool organizers. This popular tool set comes in a pack-out box, but we've had questions from customers who want to take their storage to the next level. So let me walk you guys through that process. So for this specific example, we're going to be using our 3-rail socket boss system. Now, a quick note though, you don't really have to use this whole tray if you don't want to. You can actually just buy the rail by itself, which is pretty nice. It can either be magnetic or non-magnetic, but this socket boss system makes it really easy to organize, and it's also very portable. So let me show you how to put this rail onto this thing right here. Simply line this hole up right here with this little knob, push it down, and then now, it's very important to lay out all of your sockets, just so that way you have a good idea of how large the socket rail should be. Now, for this specific toolbox, an example, we're just going to be using our 18-inch rail. So let me show you guys how to put the sockets onto each individual clip. Now that we have all of our sockets on the rails, let's put all the ratchets and the extensions on the ratchet and the extension holder right here. When you purchase our socket boss, it also comes with ID labels, so that way you can just label all of your sockets and find it easier and faster. Now that we have all of our sockets, ratchets, and extensions on our socket boss trays, let's go ahead and start outfitting our drawers. As you can see, it fits perfectly into a standard drawer. Now that we've finished outfitting the drawer, let's move on to the screwdriver bits. In this example, we're going to be using our very own bit bar. Now this thing is magnetic, so you can stick it onto your drawer. It's not going to move anywhere. It comes in 3 different sizes: 8-inch, 13-inch, and 18-inch. Depending on how many you have, if you have a lot, I'd recommend going with the 18-inch. Let's go ahead and put them on. Now that we have our bit bar fully outfitted, let's place it in the drawer. Now let's move on to the wrenches. Now, it just so happens that the amount of wrenches within the Craftsman toolbox perfectly matches the amount of modular wrench pros that come in a wrench pro box that we sell. But if you have more wrenches that you need to organize, you can always just buy more of these individual ones on our website, depending on your needs. Let's place our wrench pro organizer within the drawer. That way it's easier to put the wrenches in there. Now, this thing is completely magnetic, so if you put it in your drawer, it's not going to move or shift around anywhere. Now that we have all of the wrenches organized, we still have 1 screwdriver left to put in. Now, if you can see, there's no room here, but what you can do is, because all of our wrench pros, screwdriver pros, and screwdriver pro XLs are modular, you can just take pieces from the screwdriver pro and plug it right next to the wrench pro. It is modular, it's kind of like Legos for your tools, so you can just plug it in here, put it into place, and then that's going to create room for your screwdriver, like that. Now there you have it. We went from this to this. Now, all of our tool organizers are made right here in the USA with a lifetime guarantee. They're very high quality, they're affordable, and they're going to work for any tools that you have. So please feel free to check out our website at ernstmfg.com. Grab a couple of them for yourself, try them out, and let us know what you think.